like so easy to get in and out of, and also it is super versatile. So it comes with this little strap here that you can take out one side and make it a clutch if you wanted to. So it's good for dressing up and dressing down. Like I don't think I would wear it with a formal gown, but if I'm dressing up or dressing up for like a cocktail party or something like that, I would probably wear it like a baguette or something like that. Because of this print is so neutral, I would say, it matches everything. Like if you're wearing black, it matches. If you're wearing white, it matches. If you're wearing colors, it matches. Like it even matches what I'm wearing right now. So it matches everything, which is a really huge pro. And also the price isn't too bad. So if you want to know the price, just go to the Louis Vuitton website. But I purchased this, like I said, a year ago, and it was just in the low 1000s Canadian money. So I just think it was a good bang for my buck, especially because I get to wear it in different ways, and it's such a easy bag. Like it's just easy to throw on and just get out of the door. I personally wear it to run errands. I've worn it to the zoo. I've worn it to like events. I've worn it on date nights. Like I wear it all the time, and it's a very good piece to have in your collection, especially if you're starting your luxury collection. I feel like I can't say enough good things about this bag. It's like one of the best bags that I've owned. So then let's get into the cons. So the only things that I found that are like is that like the bags sometimes can get too small. It's not a small bag. It's not a huge bag, obviously, but sometimes it can get too small, especially if you are a mom of a lot of kids. Like you're not going to fit stuff in there unless you fit like maybe a granola bar or something like that. So it's not going to be a very, oh, let me put something extra for the kids in there. Like probably not, but it will take your stuff. Like it will fit all of your necessities per se. And you, obviously if you have babies and toddlers, you have your baby bag or an extra bag where you put all the stuff they need, right? Sorry, that's another pro that I would say too, is that it's very light. So it's hard for it to get heavy. So if you're traveling, like if you're going on a day trip or you're actually traveling through a train or airplane, it's perfect to carry with you because it's so light. Like it's a very, very light bag. Another con is the fact that the strap that this comes with is not as carefree because it's like a vachetta leather. So that's a little bit more worrisome, especially if you're like picky about your leathers and how you take care of your bags. Like myself, I'm very like anxious when it comes to my bags. I like to take care of them. So that was a turn off, as you could say. So adding the different strap like solved that problem. And also if you were to get this bag in the damier ebene print, it comes with a darker treated leather strap. So you don't have to worry. Like that bag I feel like is the most carefree, worry-free bag in this model. Another bummer about this bag is that it consistently sold out. Like I don't think I've ever seen it online like available. It always says call for availability, and when you go to the store, it actually took me so long to get this bag. So that's a very big con for me. And also the last one I wanted to talk about is that if you're not, I don't want to say careful, but if you're too like rough with the bag, when you open it and you like bend it, does that make sense? It can create like this big line or a dent in there. I've been pretty careful about it, but I still see that tiny little dent. So if when you are trying to open it up, just try to open it from the shiny plate right here, like this, as opposed to like from the side and, you know, like twisting it or bending it over, if that makes any sense. For my last thoughts about this bag, I completely, totally recommend getting this bag, especially if you're like on the fence of buying a luxury piece, especially if you want to start with Louis Vuitton. I would definitely recommend starting maybe with a piece like this. See how you like it, see how you can incorporate into your wardrobe and things like that. Like it's a very fun and easy bag. I totally recommend it. And also it's beautiful. It's like so pretty. So yeah, so let's get into what's inside. When I carry this bag, I take a smaller wallet. So I have my small Chanel card holder / wallet. Then I fit my key clay. Then my car keys in the back. And also I have a little wet one. I have kids, so if we go out to eat, I always try to wipe the tables. So that's why I have those. The gum, that's always essential. Lipstick and lip gloss, for those who always ask. This one is my favorite. It's Peach Daiquiri, or one of my favorites, Peach Daiquiri from Buxa. The Cream Cup lipstick by MAC. My chapstick. My hand sanitizer. This one is the Dr. Bronner's hand sanitizer. Always have to leave the house with that. And a granola bar. Like I said, if you have little kids, you might want to fit a granola bar or something like that in there, like a little snack. It does have that room, and honestly, with all that in there, it actually fits a little.
Now the opening of the main compartment is where I think the Reivew wins. It has a zip closure to keep all your content secure. The favorite has a magnetic flap closure, and I have seen people complain about their belongings falling out because of their magnet being weak. This zip closure, nice, easy to open, it'll keep everything secure. Moving on to the interior, they both have a beautiful red lining. Take this out. The Reivew's interior is, I think it's pronounced Alcantara. I believe that's how you pronounce it. Anyway, my bag is very clean, no marks, no smells, no scuffs. It does have an interior slip pocket. I don't tend to use the slip pockets a lot. I wonder if my phone will fit. And it does. It's right in there. Okay, so it's pretty roomy. That's pretty interesting. I didn't know that. Okay, the favorites lining is also red. I believe it's the canvas. It has an interior slip pocket as well, but that's definitely not going to fit a phone. It'll probably fit some credit cards or some cash, a pack of gum, but definitely not a phone. In terms of ease of carrying, the Reivew is a bit heavier. I weighed this to be about 15 ounces and the favorite at about 9 ounces. Okay, let's move on to see what each of these can fit. These are the things I carry on a daily basis in my bigger bags. Okay, so the Reivew, well, plus a phone. So the Reivew, I can get my wallet in there. It's a medium-sized wallet. It's not a full-size wallet. Medium-sized wallet. The mini pochette. Okay. The key pouch for extra cards. Put that in the slip pocket. Keys. And there's plenty of room for, I don't know, a few smaller things in there. And I'll put the phone in the outside pocket. No problem. Okay. Let's see if all these things can fit in the favorite. When I use the favorite, I basically put in just the basics. Wallet, phone, keys, that's it. Okay, so I'll put my, again, medium-sized wallet. Let's put my phone. And the keys. Okay, this is how I usually carry it. It holds its shape just fine. If I wanted to put the mini pochette in here, kind of warps it a little bit. It'll all fit, but it doesn't look very nice. Let's take all these out. As of November 2019, the favorite MM retails for $1,020 in the US and can be as high as $1,200 to $1,400 on the secondhand market. I don't remember what the Reivew retailed at, but I've seen them from about $400 to $600 on the secondhand market and sometimes up to $800. But nothing near the $1,200 price point of a secondhand favorite MM. These are pretty comparable in size. The Reivew on the back side, it also says it there.
in there. The stitching looks very nice. And then flip it. It's tucked in and sewn in really nicely, like the original. We've got this little vachetta right there and the tab to hang the coin pouch from. It is an adjustable strap, and of course this is the same as the other one, sewn very nicely. And it just very easily moves back and forth. And as we do in every video, the chain break test. 1, 2, 3. 5 yanks, and my hand hurts a little. So here she is, all put together with the chain and the nice vachetta and the zipper coin pouch on it. I'm gonna tell you, if you want to stay tuned to the end, I'm gonna go ahead and bring in the DH Gate one and show you why I prefer private sellers for a lot of bags, as I've learned year down the road. And I can also do like the best of DH Gate versus private sellers, and like what I actually still use from DH Gate, or if I feel the need to replace it from private sellers or the authentic thing. So let's go ahead and see what the bag looks like, and then I'll get more into that if you want to stay to the end. All right, so here is how it looks on. It's a beautiful bag. You can leave this here. I personally like it here because I will keep my like vape in it, or my like ear pods or something very convenient. I don't really like to put change in it. I did in my other one from DH Gate, and this one, because it's a lot nicer, I won't. But, or you can also hang it from there, and it looks really cute like that. You can carry it by the chain. You can just carry this purse with the chain, or you can take it off and carry just this. Or one day I even walked to the store and literally put this on a chain and use this as a tiny little crossbody. So this bag is versatile in so many ways, and that is why, like, I know it's a loved versus hated bag, but I personally had to get it again because I have used the pieces and I've used it for so long, and I honestly love this bag. So if you stayed this far to the video, then I'm gonna get a little bit deeper. If you're subscribed, if you use DH Gate, we're gonna kind of go down a little rabbit hole of why companies like Shebag and Save Bullet, I somewhat, mostly, always, 99.9% of the time will save up, purchase, pick out a bag, do a review, and then compare it to a bag that I've had from DH Gate that I felt the need to replace because of bad quality, a bad smell, it not lasting as long as I would. Like, I do have some bags from DH Gate that are going hard and strong after a year's worth of use, and I feel like I do owe you all a video on those items because it's amazing, and I can't tell a difference between some of them, nor can I tell a difference from this bag. So let's go ahead and compare it to my year-old DH Gate bag. So right off the bat, this DH Gate bag has no texture. At first, I didn't think that was a problem, and as I said, I used it all year long, and I mean, it might not be a problem, but when you see that reflection right there, you can just tell this bag has texture. This bag is smooth as ever. So this one has patinaed evenly, which I'm very careful with it, and I wipe it down with baby wipes or water. This one I will be apple guarding. Another thing I did notice, the straps are a lot different. This one a lot closer to the authentic. But let me show you something else on the coin pouch that I was not happy with. But with DH Gate, you just kind of deal with it. With private sellers, you don't have to worry about it. So, of course, this is the DH Gate one. If you look, it is not completely centered up. And I messaged the seller about this issue, and it's DH Gate.